Yo, yo, what up? This the kid Verse Simmonds, and right now you are tuned into groundbreaking video productions. Make sure you keep it locked and loaded right here. Yeah.
We ain't got no strings attached, but this could be a perfect match. And girl, we ain't no cutty bodies, cause this is way more than that.
Oh, it's gone.
You're my food thing. Can't get enough.
That was something that my CEO did, man. Boo at Boo Vision. Really, it's something that a song that I originally did for the Sex Tape Chronicles 2. I had my artist on there, Ashley Chanel, and what ended up happening was that the record started to grow so much that we decided we wanted to go ahead and get somebody on there, and she was just the perfect person to do it. She heard the record, really loved the record. Literally, we didn't have to chase her down for it. We didn't have to, like, you know what I mean? Some artists you got to do that with. And she was just really willing. We met her out in Vegas, came back to LA, and then she cut it in like the next day. Oh, she's good. She's good. She's a writer on the record as well. And like I told you, she's my artist as well, so she understands the grind. Actually, I co-produced it. That's yeah. The production company is called the Juggernauts. It's me and my partner. It's his name is Sock Passe. We have a production company. It's me and him. Man Down is one of the records that we have out this year. Also, we have 2 records on the Watch the Throne album, which is Who Gonna Stop Me, as well as Made in America. Man, you know what? I haven't actually got in the studio with her, man. It was, you know, we in a digital age, you know, man. So it was kind of one of those, you know, here it is right here. She went in the studio in LA. I wasn't actually in Atlanta at the time. So I just got to, you know, basically got the call like, oh, yeah, it's done. You know what I mean? You know, it was a blessing, man, to be a part of hip-hop history. You know what I mean? Watch the Throne is something that was highly anticipated. You have 2 of the biggest hip-hop artists in the world, probably ever. You know what I mean, to put together this classic music, and I got to be a part of it, man. Like I said, the Juggernauts, we produced 2 records on there, which is Who Gonna Stop Me, which I'm actually on the record, you know what I mean? So the voice you hear on there, Who Gonna Stop Me? Who Gonna Stop Me, huh? That's me, you know what I mean? So I'm actually on that record, as well as we actually produced the Made in America record as well. I haven't heard anything about that, so I don't even know. Man, I have so many. I'm going to let the people decide, man. I have this mixtape out. It's such great music that people feel like it should be an album. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push this mixtape out. It's called the Sex Tape Chronicles 2. The first week it's been out. It's already got 100,000 downloads, over 100,000 downloads. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm sure there's going to be a few singles off of that. Sex Tape Chronicles 2, it's not too many features on there, man. It's really, Kelly Rowland is one. We got Boo from Convict, also VP R.n.o at Def Jam, who's also on there, on Miss Johnson. But that's it, man. It's all about me on this mixtape. I've been knowing Akon for a minute. I actually met Akon about in probably 2003. Originally, I met him through his DJ, who was one of my closest friends, DJ Benny D, and that's how I initially met him. And fast forward to earlier on this year, you know, we've always, you know, seen each other and been real cool. He brought me in to write on his project that he has coming out later on this year. And, you know, he just been hearing and seeing my grind, seeing what I've been doing, and was just like, yo, I want to get you on board with the new Convict regime, you know what I'm saying? He's basically just has a clean slate and wanted me to come on board and be one of the first people that he put out under that new Convict regime. And we have distribution through Def Jam. It's also a joint venture with Boo Vision, which is his brother. So, you know, it's just a real good look. And we just been making everything work right now. It's a great time for me. Boo was actually on my record, Miss Johnson, on the mixtape, Sex Tape Chronicles 2. He did a great job. A lot of people don't expect that from him. So when it's online, I've been seeing a lot of reviews. People really like it. You know what I mean? People have been listening to it. And, you know, when you are A&R and you have that type of position, you know, a lot of people could really look at you and be like, you know what I mean? What you trying to do? You trying to be, you stepping out your box, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Realistically, I mean, he a young fly nigga and he gets it in. So it was only right for me to put him on a record. So You know, Miss Johnson, make sure y'all looking for that. I just shot the video for that. Man, I got floating girls in the video. You know, we at the we at Dreamland, Akon's mansion where we shot it at. It's gonna be a real good look. The last 2 years of my career, really, I've learned to really just remain humble, man. That's kind of how I came into the game, and that's what I've learned that you have to keep doing. You know what I mean? You have to stay humble, stay grounded, because you never know where it's gonna go. You really don't ever really know where it's gonna go. So you have to stay humble, keep grinding, keep going. I'm coming out of a situation with Interscope and Rodney Jerkins to being dropped from Interscope to, you know what I mean, keeping on the road, me and my team staying down, keep going, and to now be in a new situation with Convict and Def Jam. So at the end of the day, I've learned to really just stay humble and keep grinding. For anybody that's trying to be in this business, I always tell them the number one thing that you have to do is build fans around you. You know what I mean? Build fans from the 5 people that are in front of you and let that expand. A lot of people don't understand that right now it's in the artist's hands. You know what I mean? With us being in a digital age, with us being able to put out our own music online and actually reach the people ourselves, there's no reason why you really can't do it. You know what I mean? Now more than ever, you know what I mean, people can make their own lane, create their own style of music, build their own fan bases, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's really something you have to have patience for. I always tell people this is a 10-year plan. Real talk, you know what I mean? When you come into this industry, it's not a 5-day, you know what I mean? You're gonna have some people who are gonna pop off in a year, maybe, but that's not likely. Most people who've been in the game and have been doing it for a long time have set a real foundation, have set some real groundwork going into it that allows them to sustain their career for the long run. So, you know what I mean, if this is something that you really want to do, you got to really stay down, keep grinding, and make sure you build a foundation that's going to hold you up, you know, for the years to come. Yo, what's up? I'm gonna do this for my ladies. You're my boo thing. I can't get enough. I love your stuff. Let's turn it up. You get what you want. You're my boo thing. And when your friends ask, I'm not your man, just the closest thing that you have to a boo thing. You are tuned in right now to groundbreaking video production, and this is your boy Simmonds. Keep it locked and loaded. VI for life. Yeah.